Would you speak to the effect that the defensive line had, and perhaps what changed and allowed the defensive line to have that sort of impact against Albany?
Yeah, we just kind of got in our zone this game. I felt like everything was clicking. And we said as a collective in here in this room that we needed to play a great game. You know, just play our technique. Don't go finding plays. Just do your technique within the framework of the defense, and then plays will come to you. And Mo said something before the game which really struck all of us. He said, do you love to win or do you hate to lose? If you hate to lose, then you're a real competitor. And so we kind of bought into that, and therefore we just like zoned in from there and just played an amazing game.
Could you address Maine's offense, particularly the quarterback? Ferguson's had great numbers.
Yeah.
What makes him effective?
Yeah, we know that they're traditionally a power team, but this year they're throwing the ball a lot, throwing the ball around, really good receivers. But we just kind of forget about last week and just focus on this week and not try to ride the wave, just have a focus each week as a new opponent and go 1-0. So we have a challenge ahead of us, which we know we can definitely get after the quarterback now and just trust our technique, what we know, instead of like worrying about who it is, just play like any other game.
You have a clear recollection of last year. It seemed like third downs crushed you last year.
Yeah. So shooting ourselves in the foot a lot of the times, you know, missing assignments, techniques, and stuff like that. If we focus on what the little things are, the incremental details to win a game or win that third down and get off the field, set up our offense really well, then therefore we won't lose a game or have a better opportunity to win the game.
Guys, I'll pose this to both you guys. I don't want to say lighter mood or less intense or anything like that, but more relaxed in practice this week. Is there kind of a better feeling, kind of getting that first CAA win and snapping a losing streak?
I mean, absolutely. It's great to win. We've been putting in work all offseason, and to really get that first CAA win under the belt was huge for us. And it's just hopefully we get on a roll here, and that's what we're looking forward to.
Yeah, I agree with that. We still practice with the same intensity, though. You know, we can't, like I said before, you can't just continue to ride away from last week because it's a new opponent, new team, new things you got to do and change. But we still practice intensely, going after each other, helping each other get better each day.
I'll ask about the penalties. Coach was very upset about those, especially the holding penalties. What has been worked on in regards to limiting those penalties during practice? What has the coaches been saying this week, or what do you think will be said?
Absolutely. I mean, first, it's a tribute to Albany. I mean, they're really good up front. They brought a lot of stuff to us, but it ultimately comes down to our technique, our fundamentals, and being able to move our feet, keep our hands inside. It's just been pounded and pounded throughout the film work all week, and on the practice field, you can hear it, hands inside, keep moving your feet. So I just think that hopefully that'll attribute coming into this week against Maine.
What can a win like this do for you guys' confidence moving forward?
Playing against a ranked opponent is always fun, you know, because you always want to be the underdog and knocking off the top dog. So we're going in expecting to win, and this propels us in the right direction for the future, you know. Always want to win the CAA championship, want to go to the playoffs. So it's the next game, the next team, still just want to go 1-0 again.
Clayton, I presume the performance of the defensive front didn't surprise you a great deal. You deal with these fellas every day. What sort of distinguishes this group? You got a lot of veterans in there, Rasham among them. Speaking about this defensive front.
Well, I mean, we've been going against them since last spring ball, and I mean, they bring the energy and the juice every day, and just not even their first four. I mean, their second four, they're too deep across the board, and they really work together and try to get to the quarterback. And it's not always the one person that's singled out. It's all the guys behind them that are doing the work to get that guy to the one position. So I just think it's a big thing how they're too deep, and those four that are up there when they're playing are all playing for each other.
Hey, Gershom, how would you kind of describe your role? It seems like, you know, Mo or Colby or Kobe get most of the attention right now, and yet you're there, play in and play out from your position.
Yeah, those are like the big names so far, you know, making a lot of plays. And my job is basically as a starter, and whoever's on the field is a starter. That's how we think of it as a D-line. If you're on the field, no matter if you're second or third string, you're a starter. So as long as you play your technique, do your job, within the framework of the defense, like I said before, you're making good plays. You know, we want to grade out really well in the game, make sure I do my technique, do my job, and I have a play to make, I make it. You know, no need to make nobody else's play, just make my plays.
Clayton, nuances, differences in the huddle at the line of scrimmage between Joe and Bo, and kind of what you've learned about both of them through the first half of the season?
I think I was listening to the interview a couple weeks ago, and Cian was up here. He said like the only big difference we really have is the cadence. I mean, we have full confidence in whoever's back there behind us, and we feel that whoever decides or whoever's playing this week is going to put us on the right track. So, like I said, it's just the cadence really, and we're there for whoever's with us.